Good morning, children, and welcome back once again to our recorded classes. I'm happy to see that most of you are sending your classwork and homework, but disappointed with few of the students who are watching the video but aren't sending their classwork and homework. Children, I would request you all to make use of the situation. Do not waste your time. Instead, do the given homework and classwork. I'm not asking you all to send your classwork and homework on the same day that you watch the video. I'm giving you all time till the next class starts. Okay? So make sure you all watch the video, understand it, do your homework and your classwork, and whatever corrections that I'm doing for you all. Please see that you make the necessary changes either in your classwork or the homework, and also be prepared to answer questions when I'm calling you all. So let's get started then for today's session. Before we start off with today's session, let me tell you what I will be covering in today's class. We will do a recap of what was taught in the previous session. Then we'll move on to another chapter in grammar, which is noun kinds, and also the kinds of nouns with definitions and examples. Then we'll summarize what has been taught. Then it's question time, and then of course the assignment. So let's start today's session with a quick recap of what we learned in the previous session. We saw Poonam's mother writing to her, asking her to be friendly with all the children in the boarding, and she also told her to be strong and not to feel homesick. Instead, help others who are sick, and if she has any queries or any problem, she must talk it to the warden and sort out things. She also told her be careful of friends there as well, and she also wrote asking her to reply soon. And then we learned the steps to write an informal letter. So what are the steps? First of all, you will have to write your address. Then comes the date. Then comes the salutation, which is the dear friend or dear dad or dear mom. And then the body of the letter. Then you will conclude the letter. All right. And then your signature. So this is what we learned in the last class. So let's see what we will be learning in today's class. In today's class, we will be learning all about nouns. I know you all know what noun is, but still, for those who do not know or for those who have forgotten, it will be a recap or like a bridge course. All right, so here we go. So let's see what a noun is. A noun is the name of a person, place, animal, or a thing. For example, if you are taking person, it can either be girl, boy, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, or the name of the person, Mr. Jones, Mrs. Jones, or it can be even Mr. Gupta, Miss Gupta, anything for that matter, any name. And if you're looking at a place, it can be a school, your home, playground, zoo, etc. And if you're naming an animal, it could be dog, bee, frog, cow, lizard, and many more. And things, of course, anything you can name. Book, flower, shoe, pencil, and lots more. Now, let's see the different kinds of nouns. There are many different kinds of nouns, but we will learn the five major parts. which is common noun, proper noun, collective noun, abstract noun, and material noun. Along with this, we will also cover what is countable and uncountable nouns. But in today's class, we will learn only the first three nouns, which is common noun, proper noun, and collective noun. So let's see each of these nouns with few examples. Let's see what common nouns are. A common noun names any person, place, thing, or idea. Common nouns are not capitalized unless they come at the beginning of a sentence. Now, few examples for common nouns are teacher, baseball, city. And an example sentence, you will see that boy wants to play with Ali. I love looking at old bridges. Can we visit Tower Bridge? Nestle mineral water is the best tasting still water. Now all the highlighted ones or all the highlighted words that are in red are common nouns. A few more examples if you want to use these in a sentence. For a person, you could also use children, woman, teacher, parent, scientist, doctor, mailman, girl, etc. And for animal, you can use lion, elephants, ants, insects, tigers, birds, cheetah, mice, sheep, and any other animal that you know. For places, you could use a street name, city, hills, mountain, beach, river, metropolis, or a province. And if it's things, you could name trains, radio, battleship, marble, tree, plant, lichen, milk, music. Now, you all might be wondering what lichen is. It's a gray or yellow plant like organism that grows on rock, walls, and trees. And this can be classified as a thing as well. Now, when it comes to ideas, it could be love for someone, that is for your mom, dad, sister, brother. It could be a patriotism, ideology, religion, loyalty, joy, fulfillment, and peace. Hope these examples were more than enough, and I hope you all know what common noun is. Let's see what proper nouns are. Proper nouns are a special name of a particular person, place, book, movie, etc. And proper nouns always begin with capital letters. For example, Ahmed, Patrick, National Zoo, Jaya Jasko, Malacca, Johar, Tuesday, January, England, educational psychology. These are few words, okay, which is classified as proper nouns. Some examples. Let's see. Sam is my friend. I'm going to London for vacation. So these are few examples, sentences you saw. Hope you all know what proper nouns are. All right. Let's see what collective nouns are. Collective nouns are a name of a group of persons, things, animals, etc. Examples of collective nouns are a choir of singers, a bunch of flowers, a nest of ants, a gang of thieves, a loaf of bread, an army of soldiers. More examples if you want to see. A dynasty of kings, a tribe of natives, a draft of lecturers, a pack of thieves, a flock of tourists, a team of workers, a choir of singers, a giggle of girls, a class of students, a circle of friends, a colony of penguins, a pride of lions, a catch of fish, a flock of sheep, a zoo of wild animals. Hope you all understood what collective nouns are, children. Children, so let's stop with those three kinds of nouns. All right, and hope you all have understood. If you haven't understood, please go through the video again and again. It is very simple and very easy, and all this is just a bridge course that I'm doing because you've already learned these nouns in the lower classes itself. So let's get back to our informal letter. Now I have put up two examples of the informal letter for you all. Now I have browsed the net and a few easy ones I have put up so that in case if I give any informal letter writing as homework, you can look at this and write. I'm not asking you all to write the same way, but follow these steps. It'll be easier for you all. Okay? This is one example, which is it is a gift from an uncle. So the child is writing back to the uncle, telling him thank you and how he felt about the gift. Here's another informal letter. This is about an invitation, inviting someone for dinner. Now, if I give you all uh, to write a letter inviting for a birthday party or inviting your friends home for lunch, dinner, or even for a tea party, you can use these simple words, right, and write a letter on your own. This is just very simple, which shows that a child is writing to his friend asking him to come with his family for dinner, and he's mentioning when to come, and he's also mentioning it'll be at his residence. All right, so it's only a small get together, so he's inviting only few friends, and this is how an invitation letter has to be written. Follow the steps, children. It's very simple. Now if I give you all to write a letter to your friend asking him to come home for lunch, you can just write dear friend, whoever it is. Okay, would you like to join us with your family, or if it's only your friends, would you like to join us with our friends for lunch on so and so date, whichever date you want to mention, at our residence, and me and my friends are organizing it. It's only for friends. We will all enjoy. Put in some power words. It's very simple so that you all can write it on your own. I'm giving you these examples so that you all can start writing letters, informal letters. Now, since you all are at home, start writing, practice writing letters to your grandparents or your uncle, aunt, even your moms for that matter. Just write a small letter and hand it over to your mom, your dad. They might feel happy. Even your friends at times, if your friends are close by, but do not invite them to home because of this virus going on. Okay, I'm just trying to say practice. Okay, so there ends our session for today, children. Let's quickly summarize all what we learned. We learned the basics of grammar, which is noun, types of noun, and examples. We also learned what proper noun is. We learned what common noun is. We learned what collective nouns are. Okay, and we also learned two different kinds of informal letter. One is thanking for the gift that was sent, and the other one was inviting for a birthday party. All right, children, hope you all have understood what was taught today. If you all have any doubt, you all know what to do. Either message me or call me. All right, and now it is question time, right? So here are a few balloons. You have to identify which is a common noun in this and which is a proper noun in this. All right, so I have painted yellow for a common noun and I have painted green for the proper noun. Now you don't have to paint because you can't paint on the phone. So all what you'll have to do is in your rough book, this is in your rough book, you will have to identify which one is a proper noun and which is a common noun. Jot it down in your rough book and send it to me. Now the words are I, bird, India, ball, California, Bill Gates, bell, Egypt, horse, Taj Mahal. Now let me see who will quickly do this and send it to me while you're still watching the video. Alright, what you can do is you can pause the video, quickly write it in your rough book and send it to me. Let me see who that lucky one will be to send it first with all the right answers. Done, children? Now, let's go back to our assignment then. Children, please listen carefully to what is being told now. I would want you all to write a letter to your friend inviting her or him for your birthday party in your homework book. Once again, I repeat, write a letter to your friend inviting her or him for your birthday party in your homework book. Kindly follow the steps for writing an informal letter. You can go through the 2 sample letters that I have sent. Okay, follow that and put in your own words. Invite your friend to your residence only, children. Do not make the letter very complicated. Let it be very simple and to the point. It can be anyone's birthday, not necessarily you're inviting him or her for your birthday party. It can be anyone's birthday party, your mom's, dad's, your sister, brother, grandma, anyone. Okay, and you can also mention the date and the time when they should come. And while writing your letter, since you're inviting them for your birthday party and this is the quarantine time, please ask them to wear mask and come, children. Okay, hope you all have understood how to write the letter. Now let's move on to the next part. In your grammar book, open page 24, activity ABC to be done in the reader itself. Once again, children, in the grammar book, do not open your literature book and then send me a message telling, ma'am, the homework that you gave is not matching with the homework that I have in the reader. I'm repeating it once again. In your grammar book, page 24, activity A, B, and C to be done in the reader itself. Not only this, I'm also sending the answers for the first chapter in grammar, which is the sentence. I'm sending a pic of the answers, what is given in the reader, the exercises that you were asked to do in your previous class. I'm sending those answers. Please go through that, and if your answers are incorrect, please correct it then and there. Once again, I'm repeating, I'm sending the answers for you all. Please check your answers and correct them then and there in pencil only, children. Do not write that in your homework book. It has to be written in the reader itself. Okay, hope I was very clear when mentioning what you're supposed to do in your homework book. No classwork. Let me finish this, that is the whole chapter, and then we will go with the definitions, and I will also send you question answers for the lesson that we also did. Okay, a letter from a mother, that and this grammar together. One day I will send the notes as well for you all. Hope this session was interesting, and any doubts, once again I'm telling you all, please feel free to call, children, or message me, And if I don't reply, don't think that I haven't read your message. Okay, it will take some time, a day or two might be, but I will make sure that I reply to everyone. All right, until we meet in the next class, please take care, be safe, and always do what is correct. This is Mama Anna signing off. Bye bye.